Hello, welcome. Today I have another ink review video for you. This one is by Monteverde and it is called Rose Pink. So let's go ahead and take this out and we will do a swatch. All right. Okay, this is a really pretty pink. Definitely a blue toned pink. Trying to get a little extra down here, maybe just take a tiny bit. There we go. All right, let's get the name on here. All right, that's how that's looking so far. I'm going to go ahead and set this under a fan to dry. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So this is some copy paper, and I always like to test the inks out on some copy paper because sometimes maybe you're at work or school and don't have access to your nicer paper, and you just want to know how the ink is going to behave. So it's always a good idea to do a test. All right, that's how that looks so far. Very pretty color. I'm going to set this aside. And then here is some HP 32. And the HP 32 has a really smooth finish on it. So it tends to resist the ink. And sometimes if the ink has any special properties, you'll be able to see it. All right, Rose Pink. And this is HP 32. And if there are any colors that you would like to see me review, leave a suggestion, and if I have it or if I can get it, then we'll do a video. There we go. Very pretty, cool toned pink. That's really, really nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and test this out on the Tomoe River. Oh, looks like I got a drop of water on it. That's okay. And Tomoe River paper is really, really smooth, and it also resists the ink. So you get to see a lot of really nice special effects of the ink if it has any. So I always like to do a test on this as well. And if these videos are helpful to you at all, or if you enjoy watching them, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out, and it also helps me out a lot. All right, here's how that looks so far. I'm going to go ahead and check on the swatch and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here's how this did on copy paper. As you can see, it's got a lot of feathering, so this probably isn't the best to use on the cheaper papers, but it definitely is a very pretty color. A very blue toned pink, very, very nice. And then here it is on the HP 32, and on here you can see a little bit of shading, a little bit like around here, there's some shading, and also it's a very pretty much, I would say almost more vibrant. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just a smoother color because it's not feathering. So actually the color is pretty much identical. It's just you get a little bit of shading on this and no feathering, so the color just looks better on here. And then here it is on the Tomoe River. And there's no feathering again. And on these swatches here, you can see a blue kind of a halo shading coming out there. And of course you see more shading here in the writing. So this is a really, really pretty pink color. It reminds me of the Magnolia Mirage from Birmingham Pen Company. Although I think I prefer the Magnolia Mirage probably. If I could get some and try it out. So anyways, this is a really, really pretty color. Let me show you the swatch. This is how that turned out. So this has the really pretty blue shading going on here and some halo shading in the ribbons. Very, very pretty. And it is a cool toned pink, which I do like. And you can see a little bit of that shading in the writing, although it's actually feathering a tiny bit on the swatch card. I've had a couple of inks feather on this paper. I'm not sure what causes that, but Anyway, it is a very pretty color, a very good ink if you want to use it on something like Tomo River or HP32. And if I can find this, I'll leave a link for it down below. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.